Hello to the whole entire world, and how are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing absolutely phenomenal. As you can tell, we have reached the end of your morning and midday motivation. So I want to explain a little bit to how and why that came about. So I'm gonna get back with you in a second. And we're back. So 21 months ago, almost 2 years ago, while I was in treatment, just being sober for, at the time, maybe around my first 20, 30 days, I was so excited. I was feeling the sober energy, all the love and the positivity that I knew I wanted to spread the word and share what I've learned, where I came from and where I'm going. So I wanted to devise a gift to give to the world. So I sat on that for a few days, just writing ideas and thinking about what can I do to give back to the world? Because I'm just so thankful for all the support, positivity, with all the substance and negativity out of my body. I just feel like, love, let's go ahead and just have a big group hug, the whole entire world. So loosely based off of kind of how we operated in treatment. If you guys ever see in the captions or embedded in the videos, it would be WAD Quad. That stands for word of the day, question of the day. That was kind of part of our routine while in treatment, where in the morning there would be a word that you would carry with around the day, throughout the day, and then in the evening you would have a question. So that's what WAD Quad means. That's why you might see it on the playlist, or you might see it in the videos, or me refer to it. Word of the day, question of the day. So I just span it to make it your morning and midday motivation, or as you guys know it too, as my gift to the entire world, my gift to you. So I had wrote that down in my mission statement. I wanted to help the world, and then I wanted to give back, because again, all the support and love, I couldn't have done this without my support group and those that have also been in this situation, and those that are working in recovery, and those that are about to. So I kind of put it together over a couple of days while finishing up treatment, and that's where I came up with morning and midday motivation, which is my gift to the world, my gift to you. So what's next to come now that it's completed? I got a couple of things jotted down. I do plan on not deleting my channel, but making a new channel. Where I am going next is into peer counseling. I'm going to start peer counseling in-person training. I already got my certifications a couple of months ago, but now I'm going to do in-person training to get ready to take the state exam. And then from there, you're going to definitely see a new channel from me, and you're going to see a more in-depth concept. And hopefully, I'm really excited for that. Kind of, playing with ideas, because I still don't know what to expect yet. This is my journey really starting to flourish. So I have to see, what kind of things I can incorporate into the next content and materials that I'm gonna have, and also just more life experience. But my labor of love was the word of the day. Sometimes I loved it, sometimes I hated it. Anywhere it would take me about 7 to 15 minutes, depending on the word and what I had to say about it. Now, the special thing about these words and how I came up with them, I did not look any words up in Google. I did not use AI, none of that. This was all off my mind. If you've seen the rest of my channel, you know that I'm very creative. You can tell by the freestyle, some of the written material I have. But each word that I picked, minus the 5 I used from opening it up to the community, all were words that I experienced and that related to me while in my recovery. So every single word on there has to do with what I went through and what I experienced and what I could then say about that word. In doing this, I would hope that, a word would grab somebody that's going through the same thing that I was going through in their moment. So, there's millions, hundreds of millions of words, and you could write anything you want about any word, but that's not, really realistic, So I wanted to, or what I did do was pick the words that I experienced, based on feelings that I went through in my 21 months of sobriety, and the things I've experienced, the words that I grasped and were able to apply into everyday life, in hopes that it would help anybody that's lost or anybody that's doing well but just needed reinforcement or what have you. I believe that I did contribute, or I believe I did achieve that with my videos based on the comments. Again, the text I got. A lot of people reached out. A lot of people were encouraging to keep going. Don't ever stop. I appreciate this. I appreciate you. Oh, I needed to hear this. That was exactly what I needed to hear. So much love to everybody that it was able to help. Again, this was my gift to the world, my gift to you. So it did exactly what I intended it to do. Out of 365 words, and if it only helped one person, that's all it needed to do. And to my understanding, I believe it helped a lot of people. It will always be up on YouTube under the Passion Project. That's Wad Quad, word of the day, question of the day. I'm not going to take it down. It's not going anywhere. So you can always go and refer to that. You now have one word for each day of the year. You can also pop onto my Instagram, catch them. It's a little more disorganized on the Instagram, or you can also catch it on Facebook. But, there's all kinds of my regular life embedded in it. I'm gonna miss the word of the day. It was fun, but after about the first 80 to 100 words, it very much became a duty. And then it got to a point where it's like, I can't give up, because like now people have seen or are asking or wondering what it is that I'm doing. And then in a couple of videos at like 150 and 200, I kind of let people know like why it is you see my face every day, Monday through Friday. I never made a video, explaining that I was going to give a gift to the world that looks like morning and midday motivation. I just did it and kept doing it. So I've seen some of the comments. What is this about? What are you doing? If you haven't figured it out by now, yep, that was just me giving a gift to the world, absolutely free, in hopes that it can help somebody, just get through a hard time or turn their life around. I did this myself, and nobody told me to, nobody asked me to, nobody pressured me to. This was truly something from my heart. I just wanted to contribute and give the world a gift. So again, I believe it did what I intended it to do. I want to thank everybody that supported me in it, because so many times I didn't want to write a word. So many times I wanted to quit. I was really surprised too about making like the negative comments. There's that too. I'm here trying to spread positivity, and that, there's people out there, we know them as trolls, but there are people behind the troll that, doesn't matter, what your movement is, it can be peace and ever-ending love, and there's going to be somebody that's going to hate on it and try to break you down. I don't understand the psyche of that, but I'm sure there's a lot of speculation in it. But, I'm pretty tough-skinned, I'm from a different era, but at the same time, when you put your time and effort into something, it's like you build a sandcastle and then somebody comes and steps on it. It was really hard sometimes, to get over the hump and keep going. As you can tell, I write very, very well. I've never been a strong reader, so to put myself out there and read these things, that I wrote, I like, there's a lot of hate comments on that too, but I understand my weaknesses. It's okay. This has been my whole life for 38 years, so it's fine. It's not going to stop me, but, there was a lot to battle through, so between coming up with like creative and relating it to my experience and my feelings, and to do this for a little over a year and a half, like at the end, I was just like, got 3 more words left, 7 more words left. And then I was like, you know what? I could just be done right now. You know what I'm saying? But it was a gift, and I promised myself, and the gift had to be completed. So we are now. Here we are. What's next? Like I said, just hang on. I got to take a break. I got another baby coming, a baby daughter. This is kind of a check-in video, but this is about morning and midday motivation, word of the day, question of the day. But and then I have an 8-month-old now too. So, I'm going to take some time, to get some of my day back. Also, like I said, going into peer counseling. So it's nice that that is going to open up some time during the day. As you know, word of the day didn't take too much. I would say the whole process, like from writing the word on the paper and then making, like, writing my little passage under it and then posting it to everything, probably was about a half hour, 35 minutes. So, not too impactful, but even though it was morning and midday motivation, most of the time I tried to post around 2 o'clock. That was the optimal time. Of course, I'm trying to give a gift to the world, so why wouldn't I post it at the most optimal time, right? I'm trying to spread my gift to as many people as possible. I want y'all to see the word. I just want that specific word, connect to that person that's lost or, down or in hard times, so hitting in that too. And then, I do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. And then again, with the children and stuff, like, it became really hard. And then it's like, the times where you caught it in the evening or the late afternoon, it's like, oh, now I have to get my headspace right. It's not quiet, it's chaotic. So it was very much a chore, and again, with the time commitment of it, some weeks were easier than others. I mean, as a lot of that watched and followed, not all of them were quality. Some of them were rushed, or I was just down and out myself or struggling, and then some weeks were phenomenal because I was on it. I was motivated, I was inspired, so it was just like the roller coaster that you could literally tune in and watch. So in all, this has been a phenomenal gift, a phenomenal experience. For me personally, this has been a great achievement, to see it all the way through from one word, day one, all the way to 365 words, day 365. Even though I didn't do weekends, so that's why it's over a year and a year and a half. But to see that through and deliver on my gift to the world, I can't be more blessed and I can't be more thankful. So now that you guys know why you saw my face every day for a year and a half, that's what I was doing, and that was my gift to the world. Now that's completed, I hope that everybody that missed it or missed some of them will take the time whenever they're feeling some kind of way to go ahead and check out what I gave to the world. I want everybody to remain positive. Just know that if you keep at something, there's nothing that you can't do. Life is full of ups and downs. There'll be good times, there'll be hard times. But no matter what, you keep your head down, keep working, stay positive, swear to you that there is nothing that we can't achieve. And that's the hardest thing to learn. The hardest thing to learn is the belief that we can do it, we can achieve it, but it's gonna take some time and it's gonna take some effort. It's gonna take a lot of hard work, but you can't be scared of that. If there's things you want, just go out in there and get it. You don't have to wait for anybody's permission. You don't have to wait for it to come. You just go out and get it. So everybody stay safe. It's always peace, love, and happiness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and heart on Instagram. Whatever's coming next, stay tuned. You'll find out. Take care, y'all. Be safe.